coming in on Pearmen, accompanied by some friends of theirs who I'm sure are completely competent. And then,
And ankle joints from the UCC B team. Have to mention that one.
oh, of course, can't leave out another B team, my fellow B teamers. I think we are currently waiting for a server now. And then OT Bandits, you have to say, right, they are a favourite here. They've got One Hand Wonder, a completely capable player, Warwick, Remembrance, and newcomer to the team as an impact sub, Adam JC. What do you think about that now?
Well, that's a bit unlucky for the other lads now, is it?
Yeah, there could have been better subs that I'm sure the others were wishing for. Adam JC, a pretty accomplished player, coming on the TUD team. He's a level 10. Do you know what his elo is? He's phenomenal.
Isn't he like over 2,500? I'm not 100% on that one.
Could be anything. He's a solid player anyway. Still waiting for a server. Hopefully this doesn't go live without us.
He's 2,900 elo. May the gods...
Like, it's not bad, is it? Yeah.
If there's a god for the other team, it's time to pray.
Does anyone in the chat actually... does anyone have any predictions for who's winning the entire tournament? You can check the ICL Discord to see who's participating, as per usual. I doubt there's anyone in this chat that is not in that Discord. That would be strange.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Apparently the servers were set to Wingman. So, our talented team on the staff orchestrated
that's the it's probably from the last tournament leftovers. So.
Yeah, that was a good tournament as well. Actually, did you play in that?
No, I had a. What did I have? I think I had a Rocket League tournament back then.
Bad game.
Bad game, yeah.
Cars go Burr.
I'm retired from Rocket League now.
Full-time CS player? ICL
Full-time until I retire from CS.
I'm trying to figure out now. Yeah, I think they might have had to restart the servers just because of the wingman issue, which of course happens to the best of them. ESL, all the rest, they always put it on wingman. Yeah, so it's Pearman versus OT Bandits, Dodfather.
Yeah, so in the other matches, we have five IGLs versus Team Cuddly Time, the Bean Boys versus Male Eel Girls, nice name, Carly's
name.
Darling versus Evan's Dottie Kings, and then Better Than You, Navi and Munchie Bros get buys. And the Bean Boys versus the Male E-Girls are already in round 2 since they both got buys in the previous one. So they'll be the first playing the round 2.
Yeah, there's definitely some solid teams taking part here. Let's actually have a look at all of these participants and have a quick look through as they restart all of our servers. So we have, I would say some of the stronger teams would be the likes of Better Than You, who have Complex, Ekip, Toxic, Nickzilla and Nuncle, or Kiron, for those who remember him as that name. That's a solid roster.
Yeah, I have another. Navi is also looking like one to look at. So
yeah. So who's on Navi?
We have Incipiens, the one and only Maltec, Tonzi, Quigs, and Nalco. I hope I pronounced that one right.
Yeah. No, I have to say I'm not familiar with Nalco. But there, I know personally that Incipiens, good player, Maltec, pretty untouchable, and Quigs, my boy, is a talent and a half. He's
if Tonzi shows up as well, he can be a force to be reckoned with, especially with his op, you know?
Yeah, actually, I'd be curious who's going to be taking that op in this team, because they've got quite a few competent oppers. Quigs has been known to pick it up a few times. I know Incipiens, Maltec's probably better than everyone with every gun. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see who they've got priority. Looking at the OT Bandits, because they've got their game coming up. Who do we think would be the player to look out for on that team?
Well, obviously with the impact sub Adam JC, but if we're sticking him out of the people I know there, it's either Remembrance or One Hand Wonder I'll be looking out, especially depending on the map. If it's Mirage, I'm expecting One Hand Wonder to put on a show, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. One of those puggy maps. I do know. I have inside information that suggests that they're a very well coordinated and sweaty team. The OT Bandits. I do know that they're coming into this and they're hoping to win it.
Do you have any insider information whether they practiced or not?
I do not, considering their sub came in a few minutes ago. Is the stream quality okay? Oh, do you want to have a quick look there?
The stream.
Because
It looks like a bit of a bit rate's a bit gone, but otherwise it seems fine. I don't know if that's your your AFK screen. So
yeah, maybe. Oh, it could just be my bike being a bit dodgy. Sam, thank you for that. Actually, that's a good point from Ginger. Adam JC's only subbing in for one game.
only one game, right? So if they do go through, then
They'll be
considering
using the other player.
I'm assuming the round 2 will be played. So the winner of this will be playing against Munchie Bros as they got a bye previously. So will they be having their other player for that round?
That's a good point. That'll be an interesting match now. And who's on Munchie Bros? Do you want to talk us through that?
Munchie Bros, let me get them up. We have Charlie, Ginger, Dr. Cock, Bioko, and Daniel 16. So the real
something
complex.
to note. They have a. No, I think Daniel 16. You're thinking no. Daniel 16.
Is it the fake complex?
Yeah. No.
Right.
Complex is registered as complex. Like Dan Complex is complex. This is a different Daniel. It's confusing.
Jesus, why is there so many?
Yeah. Interesting to note. Charlie, Dr. Cock, Bioko. They have that's an educated team. They have someone with a PhD. Now, I don't know how many other PhD candidates there are, but if he's a doctor, I'm thinking they've got a good IGL in him. Going into it, and we all know Charlie, he probably plays more ICL than fucking drinks glasses of water, to be honest. Every time I see... yes, Retzel, I will give you that. Yeah, phenomenal. And then, who's on male e-girls who probably have the best,
Ruben,
team?
Danny, Magic, Darkness, and Mr. Turtle. So Danny and Mr. Turtle, really solid. Ruben as well. Magic and Darkness, I don't mean to talk shit. Not the best in that lineup, but they're still extremely good players, you know?
I believe one of them is your teammate, right?
Darkness is my teammate, and he punches way above his weight to bring us the games that we need in ice. So I don't expect anything less from him in this match.
Yeah.
We'll probably watch eventually, either today or tomorrow or Sunday, whenever they play.
Right. So, yeah, no, I've had the chance to play a few games with Darkness, and to be fair, he's not bad now.
He's not bad.
We've got a request. Better than you. What are we thinking? How are they looking? Do you want to talk us through that lineup?
Better than you. Let me open them up.
Boys,
again.
we are getting this IP as soon as possible.
Better than you. We have the real complex? ? Ekip, Toxic, Neekzilla, and Nuncle. I believe you already went through those.
Yeah.
But yeah, also a pretty solid lineup. So no slouches there. So hopefully Toxic. Haven't heard much of him, but the few games I've played, he's been really solid. Even better than some of the level 10s, despite his lower level on Face It.
Would you say it's accurate to say that Kieran's probably going to be letting that team down a little bit? You know, he's got not the
After
best
the
track
game
record.
I played today against him, I don't think so.
Wow. Some great insight. There you are. Redsaw, you should be modded now. That took way too long. There we go. Yeah, no, we've definitely got some promising teams. There's definitely a lot of games as well that I have no idea which way they're going to go.
It's only up on the brackets. We'll really see them later, and sadly won't be able to catch all of them, but hopefully this will be a good game and not a 16-0, which I sleep through.
Yeah, Charlie, we're casting the Pearmen versus OT Bandits.
Isn't it in the stream title?
It should be. People cannot read that. Zerfer, or not Zerfer. Oh, what's up, Zerfer? Why is Zerfer in the chat when we're casting?
Good, get back into your game. Get back into your game.
We've got an actual caster. We've got Irish CSGO celebrity Zerfer in the
Shirley's
chat.
asking, are you casting hours after?
We're going to see whichever one, when we're finished, we'll see what looks interesting to us, to be honest.
It's probably also the ones that will start soon or have only started, so we don't miss much as well.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
There's no point of joining a game halfway through.
That's facts. That is facts. Man, our servers are probably the worst things I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ, I might as well take a nap.
Honestly, I'm going to see if I can get into it now.
Number 1 seed better be casted. Who's number 1 according to Battlefly. Better than you. Better than you is number 1 seed, and they have a bye. So
That makes sense. Yeah.
we're not casting you, Kieran, yet. Don't worry.
Yeah. I think we're good, Otter. I think we're actually loading into the map here.
Oh, we're loading in.
Yeah. Sorry about that time there, boys. Wingman tournament and all that messed things up. We should be getting things displayed on the stream shortly.
Oh, Jesus, I still can't connect.
I'll send you. I think there might be a new IP.
Right.
That I do not.
You're gonna have to give me a minute here.
Oh yeah, well, sure. That implies you think my PC will load in on time. We'll let them load. We still have a starting soon screen, so we're just building that excitement. People are very eager to get this going. Also, anyone in the chat, feel free to keep us updated on the scores in the other match. I'm sure you guys will know everyone playing. Be good to know who's winning. Any upset predictions? Anyone? Because that's always the fun one. I think all the games are going to go the kind of the way they're meant to, which is maybe a little bit boring to say, but there's just the talent on these teams are they're just too good. I don't really think any underdogs are going to come in and swoop away any wins. Oh my god, I think I'm in the server.
Oh, you actually got in, right.
I
got myself a drink, but unlike Evan's stream, I won't go through it in 20 seconds because I have some watch awards.
Also, I've had to, on the request of Otter, change from 4.3 to 16.9. Yeah. So if everything's terrible, that is why. Because 16.9 is cursed.
I wonder, will we see any 4x3 moments actually in the stream? Because otherwise you wouldn't see them. You know, just from playing ICL, there's probably 2 moments a game on average where I've seen someone lose by a 4x3 FOV, you know?
Yeah, but all the good players play 4-3, Otter. You cannot forget that.
Good players play 4-3. Are you implying I'm not a good player, BooCull?
Otter, we've been playing against each other long enough. I know you're not a good player. Yeah, to be fair, actually, there was Rops and Zaiwu, I think, doesn't play 4-3.
Yeah. Real CSGO players.
So what? Just yourself, Rops, and Zaiwu?
I don't think anyone on my team either plays 69. No, I think Tomas plays 69 on my team, but everyone else plays 4x3.
Is Tomas competing? No, he's not.
No, I don't know. No, he's not in this, I don't think. He's a busy man. Did you get in?
I did. I sent you a new IP there. Can everyone in the chat, can you keep an eye on the chat for me? Can everyone confirm...
I couldn't get in there.
...that we are up and running here? Give it another crack. If not, just message Ruben. I think it's actually working. I think we're looking alright.
Right, I'll have to DM Ruben.
Yeah, alright, I think it looks good. The chat isn't really loading too much on my phone. Oh my god, Adam JC is so good. Let's make sure...
Don't tell me I'm going to have to watch this through your stream now.
That would not be favourable. Apparently someone's
restarted. Oh, okay, I have to ask Retzel. Great. Where's the man?
Okay, auto director is on. We're just doing a nice little warm-up here. Letting everyone get in. But yeah, just watching Adam JC in this warm-up is just art. Like, his control over the crosshair. Oh yeah, I forgot they can't even see that. Oops. Can you keep an eye on the chat for me, as it is not loading on my phone?
Are you in his GoTV, or how's it?
Yes.
Alright, because I can't seem to get in.
Fear. They're all readying up now. I sent you the new IP, just... yeah. Try that again. Oh, okay, yeah, server's restarting. Yeah, okay, we should be good. Things will be a little bit more regular, boys, whenever everything's properly started up. The server's up and running. And then you see why we've been hired for the task.
I'll just be spamming this connect and hoping I'll get in.
Yeah, it could be something to do with the server restarting that messed you up there.
Yeah.
I wonder what the maps are going to look like here. Yeah, okay. Well, is it Dust 2? That'll be an interesting decision from Pearmen to take those two. I have to say, because
I mean, it's kind of a map that even if you're the stronger team, you can still lose. But at the same time, the heavy reliance on those aim duels could really throw some people off.
yeah, especially Adam JC. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
you want to be running into a level 10. I do hope that.
So, do you think the proper strat for the other team would be to figure out where he plays and avoid him?
I think that is the only strat, Otter. I think that's the one strat. I think they rush B every round until Adam figures that out.
I think they're going to really have to play off their trades and not peek after plant if they want to completely win, you know? Otherwise, it's going to be a bit difficult for them.
I don't think anyone's loading into the server for some reason.
Yeah, it could be because of our GoTV 1 minute delay.
Oh, it could be. That might make sense. I'll just make sure I'm not getting any pressing messages on Discord. No, I think we're good.
Yeah, you somehow got it. And I'm just going to wait a bit here. Maybe when the GoTV finally loads, I'll get in.
Oh yeah, I need to turn off my net graph. Oh, I think we're good, yeah. And yeah, people are loading in again.
Alright, let me
It's
try
so weird not
again.
having net graph on. Oh my god. Even playing in this res. So strange. Shout out Kieran for
Oh, here, I'm going to
reminding me.
just restart my CS. I have a feeling something's just going nasty with it.
Yeah, just keep messaging Retzol, he's the wizard.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
I swear, Retzol knows everything about everything. It's actually kind of scary. But we should be getting underway soon enough. All these guys are readying up now.
Only, 15 minutes late.
Is it even a CS tournament in Ireland if it doesn't run behind time? Who's not readied up? Who do I have to shoot? Okay, actually I forgot we've got the 1 minute delay. I'm afraid to even tab out of the game because that kind of messes up the scene on OBS for me. Oh, knife round beginning.
Knife round beginning. Oh, better get in.
That would be nice. Yeah, just message Retzol to get this sorted. But Dust 2 actually looks like it is the final map decision. So
Plus 2. That is interesting.
yeah, I mean maybe a counter strat here from Pearmen, knowing that the element of randomness will be on their side. And oh my god,
Oh, no, they've done it. They've done it.
they've completely done it. 5 teams have gone the opposite direction. There were 5 players on both sides. They all went on opposite sides of the map, and now we have a hunt. That little love heart on Dust 2, the little mid doors.
Lovely. Irish CS in a nutshell. Here we go.
They're doing a loop to loop. This is just phenomenal.
Are they gonna? Oh, look, one's turned around. Oh, never mind. He's sticking with the back. Oh.
Yeah, this is a. Actually, I would fare the tease on this. I think they could win this if they keep isolating these fights. Let's see if we can go over and watch some of the action here. They've been spotted out. There's a bit of a brawl going down. It looks like it's actually going the way of the tease.
Oh
See if-
wow. And we have 2 kills left. And
I don't know how Adam got that one there. It could have turned up the opposite way. And no, we have Pearmen taking the knife round.
that was
I
nice
mean,
and solid. Very little damage. Many left alive. Although no bonuses for keeping people alive in the knife round, but you have to establish your dominance.
yeah, I mean, I think we can see now who the alphas are in this server, and it is the Pearmen. It's not a sentence I ever thought I'd say out loud, but here we are. This is definitely not what I expected. It's kind of strange seeing both teams go the wrong way. Everyone knows the default is B site, of course. Make sure that the old auto director is on. And we have pistol round coming underway. So, where are we going to see? We're going to see OT Bandits on the CT side. They actually have Julie's flashes and a kit to their name.
I'm not sure about that Julie buy, but we'll see how it goes.
They seem pretty confident. That's a coordinated flash on long, but of course it's going to be a rush B. What else? Carzo coming out with a fast entry. He misses. Freno takes him out though. Paul OG here to trade onto Carzo. They're taking fights around this door. They need to get this bomb down sooner rather than later. Big man body. That's going to be hard to say quickly. It's going to get the bomb down, and now they're just going to play these after plants.
Yeah, now trying to retake the B side is a bit of a nightmare, but thankfully for that kit on Rem, it might be helpful. Is that him flanking behind?
That is actually Adam JC, the
JC.
man himself.
If he can get the timing on that,
And here we
I
are.
fear
It's a
it's gonna be out.
slaughter. It is
There's
an
the one.
absolute slaughter.
2, 3, and that's it.
That's
So much for calling the B site retake difficult. If all the shots go your way, well then, pretty
yeah.
easy for them. Don't
I mean,
even need that yet.
Adam JC came knocking on the tunnels, and he wanted the frags. He took them, and the site just collapsed from there. Perhaps a few iffy after-plant positions, maybe a few fights that should have gone the T way, but they got the bomb plants. So let's see how they're going to choose to buy into this round. What do you think they should do here?
Well, for my personal taste, if I ever get a bomb plant, I always try and force. But seeing here, they just went for Deagle, no armor, and going for a safe buy next round, just trying to get as much damage done as they can.
Yeah.
No,
it makes
Ankle
sense.
Joint's only buying a flash, maybe going for an op later in the round. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm actually not familiar with the player. Does he favour that AWP? Well,
I'm
doesn't
not
really
sure.
matter.
I know that he's one of the best players on our B team, so
Wow, one-hand
Hopefully-
wonder. Is he going to get an ace? The first ace of the tournament.
Oh, no.
He's got a low HP player, and he's going to get the
already.
ace.
yeah.
One-hand
We've
wonder.
only reached the second round of the game, and here we are.
If you're Pearmen, that is going to tilt you. Your confidence might be thwarted somewhat to losing 5 people to 1 MP9.
And One Hand Wonder is just going to be floating in that cash now.
That's true.
Opting to keep the MP9 for this round is, I guess, a bonus round, but I doubt he really minds with the 6k in the bag.
We got a little bit of a spread here. Jambobo going to be running out, team flashed. Adam JC going to mow down the second. That is long, completely won by the CTs. Doesn't matter if they have vision or not. They have the aim. They have the game sense. They take control of the side.
Yeah, nice and easy. Just 2 walk out 1 by 1 and nothing to worry about. Supporting Flash, Molly. I don't know what the T's were thinking, but trying to go fast didn't work out for them.
Oh, Adam JC maybe getting a little bit overzealous there. He's going for an aggressive peak, taken down by our friend Ankle Joints. So
And
now
if
they've...
that's me now, I'd call the carry is gone. We can win the round.
Yeah, I mean, you call him the carry, but One Hand Wonder had an ace last round. You know, he's a very formidable player. It looks like they're actually going to be faking a mid-B execute. This is some hardcore strategy. And they're going to just group up tunnels. They pulled OG away for a couple of seconds. That timing allows one for them to get out. They're actually taking sight.
This
They've been
might
slow-
actually work.
They've been slowed down by this Molly. Karzo going to take out Iluxin. He's got to get a better name. That's hard to say. And Paul OG going to just take these 1v1s. He's got
They're
time.
just standing.
Yeah, the T's have slowed this down a little bit too much, I think. Look at the utility still left. 2 mollies for the CTs. 37 seconds left on the round. I think it's looking unlikely for the Pearmen to pull this off.
Yeah, and as I'm watching the delayed stream to try and keep up on this, although it was a good decision from the T's to go back a bit, let the CTs spread out again, and hopefully isolate these fights where they can trade and hopefully get a bomb plant, you know? Otherwise, it's just going to be a meat grinder. Flash over, and here they go.
I actually like that call from the T's there to wait and not commit to the full rotate, because they actually had a 2-on-1 on that site. Had they got that trade, that actually would have been a different round there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, a nice clean round for OT Bandits. Not really losing too many people. 5-0 for Paul OG and One Hand Wonder as well, that NUIG duo. Some very strong players on that side. And we're actually opting in for a buy from Pearmen. Full Mac 10.
That's a B rush if I've seen one.
And a spray, but Jambobo gets the trade actually. Takes out a Luxon, who has not had the most luck this game. Paul OG gonna see if he can get one on the cross, spraying through that door. Interesting little flashbang from James.
Yeah, if I'm the CTs here, I wouldn't peek 1 by 1. I'd wait for the entire team to group up.
They just have the utility advantage here, and that's the thing. That's going to be the game changer here, I think, yeah. I think
With
the
2
CTs can
flanking
just-
behind as well.
Yeah, 1 flash, I think they've got this. I'd be very surprised if the D's can hold onto this side against such powerful artillery on the opposite side. But Freyno's going to take the fight. James is actually going to get 1 blind through the window. Paul OG gets the trade, and just Jambobo left. Mac 10 in hand. They are low HP. If he just swings out here, he could probably get one. But he's choosing not to peek. He's going to be taken out by Remembrance in the end. And a clean retake once again on that B site.
Clean, like.
Yeah.
Absolutely clean. Though probably not as clean as they liked, but retaking that B site's difficult, and they've done it twice already without fail.
Because of that bomb plant, actually, the Pearmen actually can buy here. And they have full AKs, which is nice for them. And they have great long spawns. I think they might even go for a fast long play with 1 player heading over towards B as a flank. There are the flashes. Here come the fights. Fully white. One Hand Wonder takes out ankle joints. Karzo gets the trade. Adam JC helping out. That triple long hold is just so strong.
So strong. Yeah, in my opinion, if you're pushing T as T side on long, you know, the strat for a lot of these ICL teams, and just from playing ICL, is to push 3 long at the start of the round, counter it, leave one there and leave. So it may be beneficial for the T side to hold on their long pushes before coming out.
Well, we still actually have a lot of utility for the T sides. Actually, almost just as much as the CTs. Remembrance and Paul OG are also low HP. Freno with a nice spray there onto that mid player. I think that's Paul OG's first death. And the HP advantage actually almost goes the way of the... it's pretty even. Actually, it's pretty bang on here. It looks a little bit paranoid about them coming B here. Only got a nade. They're just slowing this down, actually, keeping the CTs guessing. Not giving away any information for free. Remembrance with 1 HP is going to push long and take one out. He's going to flash himself off, but he's choosing not to back away fully. Now the T's have to keep in mind that there's going to be the threat of that flanked player for the rest of the round. They've got them paranoid now. Freno, however, going to be moving up. He wants this A site for his own. He's going to molly off the site. The two of them are taking control here. I think they'll only have one player to worry about in that CT spawn.
Yeah. And if they're lucky, they can get out without any fight. Remembrance going back up long.
They actually got
now the call's
there.
been made.
Now see if they're aware of this long flank. He's just 1 bullet, Remembrance has. He really just cannot afford to mess this up. And a lovely one tap from Adam JC. Is he going to go for the AWPing jump? He's going to go for it. He's not going to hit it. Remembrance is still alive somehow, and he's going to take the kill. Remembrance just being so strong there, staying alive, hiding, ducking, weaving, staying alive. That's all he had to do for his team, and he ultimately won them that round.
Yeah. Ultimately, you had 3 grouped up outside, you know, mid doors and no map control. You can't check all the angles at that rate. You know, you have 4 places to look and 3 players. So it was a bit unlucky, but a bit of their own fault as well.
A round that could have gone either way, to be honest. Had they played that slightly differently, I think it could have been their round. But they're going to see another buy here, actually. And look at this, an AWP on the T side for the first time.
So, contrary to what I said, I guess Jambo will be...
And he's going to win the fight against Adam JC. What is this?
Poor man, not a chance.
Wow, Adam JC maybe going for that aggressive peak. Bit of confidence, maybe a little bit cocky, thinking he could just take any fight. Little did he know, Jambobo is an AWPer. He takes him out on that mid peak. That's a big fight to win. However, Freno is also going to be traded out, evening up the scores here.
Yeah, that was not really the play. Another one to trade, peeking alone through a smoke. I'm not sure if I like that one, but if you think you can win a fight, you'll always go for it. No one goes into a fight thinking they can lose it.
Interesting bit of psychology. We're actually going to see now what it looked like they wanted to group up short, but they've actually decided to disperse themselves, knowing that Jambobo has the bomb towards T-spawn. Perhaps a little bit confused here. I think they want to do an A-split, but they're not really that coordinated looking. They're very nervous about Remembrance pushing up again.
Well, there is a short smoke, so they may be waiting on that.
That's true. Yeah, and looks like the play's coming in the perfect spot. One Hand Wonder going to be traded there. Karzo with a nice trade. Big man body actually going to drop into CT and take the frag. And this could be a round. A 1v1 now. Ankle joints versus a Luxon. They're going to take the fight. It's going to be a messy one. They're both going to spray miss bullets, but a Luxon ultimately takes it. That was a messy fight.
Yeah, that was a crucial round to win for Pearmen. It seemed like it was going their way, but ultimately...
Yeah, I mean...
The band is extending their lead, and Pearmen yet to put up a single round on the board.
Yeah, and not for a lack of trying as well. There's a lot of these rounds that come down to the wire like that, where it was just a messy exchange that maybe just a few missed bullets or mistimed grenades that have just messed them up these last few rounds. But to be honest, I'm actually kind of impressed. To take these kills, even winning that duel at the start of the round against Adam JC with the op, like, that's some solid play.
Like, it was a close round, and if they can keep it up, hopefully they can keep their economy in check for their side, but ultimately, the more rounds you give away, the harder it will be to climb back.
Yeah. We actually have Adam JC mixing it up, playing the short position, where they're doubling up short at the start of the round. That's smart. They know what they're doing here. And looks like it's a group up short once again. They do know the pivotal control of Catwalk and what it means for this map, which is nice. They do know how to play it. They're just not executing. Adam JC going to miss a few bullets. Ducking and weaving. He's missing more, but he has not been punished. There the punish is. Jambobo, 2 headshots with the deagle. And they have sight once again.
Yeah, now it's time to actually convert this round. 5v3. I know the weapons and the utility advantage favors OT Bandits, and the first frag goes to them, but it should be Pearmen's round.
No one's expecting Jambobo to play that position there. Sneak in there. He does get an op as well. He's on a 3k. He's actually going to reposition. I think he wants to come behind them in CT. Carzo just got to buy time here. They know what they have to do, and Jambobo is on this flank. He's actually going to hear this. He's going to get the no-scope. Jambobo on that op has been something else. The deagle then picks up the op, a nice little no-scope. One Hand Wonder knows he's going to lose the round. He's just going to take a few exits, and that he will. Freno falls to One Hand Wonder, but he will get no one else ultimately. And that's a good round from the Pearmen.
Yeah, Jambobo single-handedly just opening up the round and continuing it for them.
Yeah.
You know, OT Bandits tried their best, but ultimately, if you have someone really confident with the deagle, it can be very hard to shut down.
Yeah, and let's just take a second to actually look at the scoreboard here and see who's fragging out, who's not doing as well. We're actually going to see a pause. This is perfectly timed. So we've actually leading the way for the T's, and by a long shot is Jambobo. 7 and 6. Many of the kills coming from that round there.
Yeah.
And then definitely a much more even scoreline for the CTs there. Paulo G, One Hand Wonder, the NUIG duo, really just holding themselves up there. They're a very capable team, NUIG. They all play in the Ice League, as many people would know here. Then Remembrance from UL, he's 7 and 2. He's not afraid to get to equalize things here. Like, we remember that round, 1 HP, going for a fight. It was clever, it was risky, but it paid off, and he won the round because of it. So we've got some good plays there. As they actually unpause. Hopefully this was not technical, and it was just a tactical pause. And we've seen a full buy as well. And actually, take a look at the CT economy here. They actually do not have that much money left.
Yeah, so Pearmen win this round, and it can be easily on an eco or half buy for them. And Pearmen can walk away with more than one, so this is a crucial round for them to win.
Oh, Freno takes the nice headshot with the assisted flashbang, and Jambobo with the op as well, and looks like Long has taken... Oh, Adam JC's just gonna mow the two of them down. They are a little bit aggressive there. They didn't need to. They weren't sure that there would be a third there, and they just gave away their advantage. They've got to be upset about that now. Paulo G just got to tap that one away. And suddenly this isn't looking so good for the Pearmen. After a phenomenal start to the round, they've slowed it down. Confidence is being thwarted, and now it's a 2-on-3.
From such a great start to such a poor mid-round, now it's just ankle joints and Carzo left to pick up the scraps, and if they get the timing here, they can easily win.
Ankle joints with the dropping spray through the smoke with the AK.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, right. And now he's left in a 1-on-2. The UCC B team star player coming up against TUD Apes, Adam JC, and Paul OG from NUIG. I don't think this is looking great for ankle joints. I'm not going to lie, Otter. However,
although if you can get one here, they're pushing alone.
What are they doing? I haven't seen something like this.
That's not it. That's not how you play. Paulo G, ankle joints 1v1. Should be easily ankle joints around here.
He's actually going to take it. What, was that a 1-on-2 or 1-on-3? I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat.
It was a 2-on-3 down to a 1-on-2, I believe.
Around all the same that he should not be winning. That's not bad at all. Things we like to see. That's the CT economy in a bad state. They're going to be forcing now. Yeah. And T's, I don't know what the audit director's doing, watching Carzo here. But they're going to look for an opening pick here. See if Jambobo can win the fight. And once again, he's going to win it.
Yeah, Adam GC just getting punished for peeking mid. Maybe he'll have to switch up his position. Who knows, maybe he'll keep trying.
Frano also just got punished there in the upper tunnels. A nice quick deagle, and they're going to be rotating all towards A. This is going to be an all-out brawl of a round. The terrorists are moving up. Remembrance has to anchor this. He's going to take out 2 with the help of One Hand Wonder. T's are going to get the trade onto Remembrance, though. A jumping shot from One Hand Wonder, maybe a little bit cocky there. He's going to push that smoke as well. Wow, the confidence on these CTs right now. And ankle joints is going to come in again. That nade is going to be huge. Jambobo falls. Ankle joints. Another round. He has to clutch up. He does a bit of damage. Luxon has a deagle, has some armor.
It's the same clutch from a couple of rounds ago. Same players.
Who's this? Which way is this going to go? Ankle Joint's really leading the way now. He's stepped up the last few rounds. He's got to win this 1v1. And look at this. Luxon going to be creeping up CT here. Got a deagle, got a bit of armor. And look, they're both moving in tandem. Look at this. Ankle Joint should spot him if he keeps looking the right way. And he will. He's going to spray and he's going to take the clutch. Another big round for Ankle Joints and for the Pearmen.
And that is, I guess, a 1-1 in terms of scoreline for the 1v1s against Ankle Joints and Luxon.
Yeah, maybe that's a narrative.
One, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't think we expected this at all. These are some nice rounds.
Yeah.
The CTs, I can't help but feel that they've made a few mistakes here. And look at this. And not a mistake in the hand of Carzo with that Mach 10. I think they're going to be thinking about a B push later in the round.
Yeah, and update to the technical situation. I actually finally got into the server.
That is great news.
It only took me till the 10th round of the game, but here we are.
Well, you didn't miss anything. Except for Ankle Joints taking the head off of Luxon, and that is B-side control. The stack from the CTs, they guessed a little bit towards A. There was nothing. However, Frano on the lurk is going to be taken out. Jambobo's still in that suicide position, though. So that's a bit curious. This is actually winnable for the CTs if they just group up. If they can beat him. And they will eventually.
I think One Hand Wonder's just going to save that up for the next round.
Yeah, I think
that's nice and juicy.
But that's another round.
Another round from 6-0 to 6-4. Pearmen are starting to show themselves. The close round that we were hoping for. Close match, sorry.
Yeah, we chose this game because we thought this had the most potential to be close. And it looks like it's turned out that way. These are some nice rounds. If they can just keep this up, we're looking good. Big man body is going to fall though, so that's another frag for that op. One Hand Wonder looking nice on that 12-5.
Yeah. Talk about the impact player. We were afraid of Adam JC when we should have been afraid of the two NUIG players all along.
Who knew? Who knew? And looks like we're actually going to see a nice little default spread from the T's. They're going to get some early aggression on long, see if John Bobo can win the fight. He's going to get the tag, but ultimately going to fall off. Probably the right decision there. Got a bit of HP, no point committing to that when you miss the first shot. You know, playing it nice and smart. And there's another
Paul tag through the wall. That's going to be maulding there now.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that now. Let's see if he can do anything. Oh, look at this though. They've called over the artillery, and the artillery is here. Frano is going to fall by that mid-peak. Great flash from Paul. And now a 4v5. Suddenly in favour of the OT Bandits. Although HP perhaps not so much. And oh my god, through the smoke.
No, that's dirty.
Carzo does not care. No respect given, and he takes out Remembrance. And now it's even. And further, Paul OG still low HP. This is a nice angle though. The Luxon should be able to see.
Jambo's caught off guard, but he didn't see the other two come up, so he might call it clear. And Adam JC probably still watching, but might not expect it. Though with that molly, I think the T's have completely announced their presence there.
Yeah, now pivotal battle is going to be the one long, and if they can just flash off Adam JC, they're going in dry, and Adam JC does not need lube. And Carzo,
that was a close fight.
Yeah, and that was the pivotal fight. Now it's looking a bit dicey for the CTs. Ankle Joint's going to be planting for long. His teammate moves back now. What they need to do is just win these individual 1v1s, and Ankle Joint's going to be tagged up.
Yeah, if that was Carzo there, I think that round would have been over, but two holding the after plant. And no, although Paulo G does have a smoke, but no kit, so a little boost on Tay's side here.
It's all going to come down to who can hit the shots first. This first fight is going to be huge. The smoke out. Ankle Joints gets the first one. Paulo G still low HP. Is he going to be sticking it? He is. He's on the bomb.
Not
3,
like
2,
like this.
1. They missed the shots. And the
Pearmen
win it! In the last second, Carzo gets the frag through the smoke. Your heart must be crushed if you're a CT there. You cannot make it up.
That is just... He had it, all those op shots they were missing, the rifle shots. I thought maybe the T's would let go thinking it's a fake, but...
That is...
hard, so just to clutch it in the end, and if they had a kit, that would have been their round.
Yeah, that couldn't be closer. Heartbreak for the CTs. And look at this early aggression now. I wonder if the T's are going to be able to punish it. Freno's going to get one, ultimately traded. And he's going to be good trades. It's interesting to see the T's adapting now. They've seen this early CT aggression in the upper tunnels, and they finally learned to punish it. And that's a quick shot from Jambobo. 4v1.
The timing just didn't favour him there as Rem peeked the mid doors.
And look at this now. I think remember it's going to gamble on being beat. Going to be making the wrong guess, of course. Unless
yeah, probably searching for that AK. There it is. Not an AK.
That's
a bit disappointed with that
AK.
one. But imagine opening a present for an Xbox One, but you get an Xbox 360. I think that's how he felt there.
Now, I'd like to say, chat, I do not stand by his sentence. Xbox 360 is goated. And speaking of goated now, we've got some really hard carries here on the T side. Ankle joints, Jambobo, some solid players carrying their weight, and they are actually top of the server.
Yeah. Even dwarfing all of OT Bandits, but what's carrying the OT Bandits is their team play, and ultimately that all of them are evenly matched, you know? Otherwise, I don't want to call anyone out, but Big Man Bodhi and Frano, apart from that round he had before, they were sitting way down.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we've seen, we'll have a look at the enemy's flash now, see if there's... Yeah, we've got a lot of flashes here from Frano. Maybe he's electing to take a more supportive role, and ankle joints with 15 as well. Ankle joints just coming out big.
Probably just flashing along every round.
That will do it. That'll do it. It buffs your
Padding
stats.
the stats.
Exactly. And look at this now. We've got a nice buy coming in for the CTs. They've got a Galil, which, I mean, I personally favour an M4. Like a bought M4 over a Galil. But to each their own. Remembrance feels confident. And this might be a good
in terms of stats, and if you can use the Galil, I'd even argue it's the strongest one of the M4s. It's just the problem is people don't know how to spray with it, and it is difficult, and maybe the first shot in accuracy can be a bit annoying, but the damage output would almost rival that of an M4.
There you go. And we've got a slow round here now. It's maybe the T sensing that this would be a buy, and they don't want to give away any early picks. I personally cannot believe that the game is this close.
Yeah, and also so quiet. I'm usually used to seeing these Irish games going, you know, first engagement in the first 15 seconds, and then everything falls apart from there. But this round's being played slow by both sides.
Yeah, and something I'd like to see. I mean, if it comes to strategic Counter-Strike, I think I would favour the OT Bandits. If they can, I think in the slow game where you need utility and game sense, you've got to favour it to the more experienced players. But so far, it has not gone their way. That's
just missed the lineup there.
Yeah, I mean, Carzo out of the round, as is Big Man Body. That's some early punished aggression on the A side. And look at this, the T's commonly do this. They change their mind when they lose the early fights, and they group up and hit a different site. And the CTs are reacting to this.
Albeit slowly.
And he's called out in the
sitting
open.
in CT, and now the B site's completely open. 3-on-3, limited utility.
Luxon definitely shouldn't have been that open there. Mind you, neither should Ankle Joints, as he also falls.
That's not the one, 10 seconds.
They need to take this plant. The CTs might even push in for this. Can they stop it? I think they're going to push in.
Remembrance is going for it. Gets one.
Frano gets two. He can't get the third.
Adam JC.
That would have been it. I would have been his moment.
That would have been his ace. Frano with 4 kills that round.
Oh,
I guess I should take back my statement by him not putting up, but that round was almost his on his own.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of mistakes that round. We're seeing some very scrappy Irish Counter-Strike here. Like, Luxon being out in the open, moving when they know there's no presence on A, he's got to figure that it's going to be some sort of B hit. He needs to just play really conservative there. And then even Ankle Joints just being that exposed, knowing that the rotate will come. Some
Remembrance was just sitting in CT when, you know, the B push was coming out. So,
yeah. Oh my god, Paulo G.
That is just a meat grinder.
Yeah, I mean, things you don't like to see as a terrorist player. Mind you.
Carzo will try and make it as difficult as possible, though, but with the 4 CTs, I don't know how much more he can do.
He can try and make it expensive. One Hand Wonder, though, is going to punish with a nice spray, and that's a big round for One Hand Wonder.
Did 2 CTs push that Molotov?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they wanted that frag. Yeah, I mean, a nice round from the NUIG boys. That's a bit of fire going down. Kills 3. Probably shouldn't happen, but it is what it is. And we're going to see a nice little force here from the terrorist side.
Well, it is the last round. They have to buy up.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen better guns. I have to say, this is an interesting
Seen
buy.
better guns, but never underestimate the Scout or the Deagle in the right hands.
Yeah, and to be fair, ankle joints and Jambobo, they have been the right hands so far this game. I mean, they've done some decent damage with these guns. And another slow round coming in. This is great. They've actually taken short control without losing a player so far.
Though I'm not sure if that flash was intended.
I'm
Blinding
sure it's gone
himself
over
as
our
he throws
head.
it, but there was no one there to flash, and that's for them to figure out.
Stonks. But we're going to see a slow round again. We've got a... I'm actually surprised, like you said, I did expect a very puggy game. Just a quick rush, especially on Dust 2. But somehow, they've managed to make Dust 2 slow.
They know what's at stake. What's the prize pool, 120?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, it's not nothing. So I guess that makes something at stake. 1 out of 1.
No, nothing. Buy a spice bag when you're done.
I just had one today. Pretty good. Well, that said, Adam JC.
Adam GC. Ooh, I'm not
Misses
sure
that
if
last
that
one.
Scout will want to repeat now.
Well, let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be regrouping, missing that shot, leaving just Fran out. 1v5. He's going to take a fight, and he's going to ultimately fall. That's a good half. 9-6 to the OT Bandits.
Yeah, a bit of a rough start by the Pearmen, but they picked it up after 6 rounds, putting in 6 of their own. Unluckily, they couldn't get any more after that, but I think that's close for them.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that, especially if you're a team that's more CT-sided. I'm not sure, but for most of my games, especially with people I'm not acquaintanced with, the CT side is stronger.
Yeah, and especially if their AWP keeps coming into effect. Now, we've seen some good picks from Jambobo. If he can keep this up on a CT, I think they're in a good position. This game is absolutely not over, and they need to not count themselves out. They need to pick themselves up and take this pistol.
Yeah, that pistol is going to be absolutely crucial for the Pearmen. If they win it, coming back will be so much easier, but if OT Bandits take it, it's going to be a mountain to climb, and I'm not sure if they'll be up for that hike.
Yeah, a beautiful analogy. Like a true poet. I'll be interested to see what utilities bought here. They've actually gone for a tactical pause, which is... I mean, I wouldn't go for a tactical pause in a tournament of this caliber.
Give me a break.
Yeah, you can get your water, you can do whatever you want, and we
That's
actually
my
have
water
some
down
flashes. Some nice flashes for Paul OG here. Let's see if he can do some good with that. And more flashes from Remembrance. So they're anticipating a... what would you
2
say?
smokes.
Maybe a long
I don't know.
take?
If they know the smokes, they can easily smoke window and doors on B, or they can do some A smokes for the cross.
It looks like they're facing towards A, so I'm guessing that's the plan. Maybe they smoke the corner and flash out, something along those lines, or smoke CT. Actually, it could be just the double CT smoke.
Yeah. Although
But,
I'd prefer for more of the, CT smoke under the short and save that smoke for later, but we'll see how they do it.
Yeah. Well,
So
no
we'd like to
utility.
mention no kits on the Pearmen side, so they really have to deny this.
Right, and then just full armor. Like, this is interesting. And whoa, what is this smoke?
What is
Is
this?
that mid B?
I think it is. And they're not going to check it.
Oh, it's a terrible flash. I'm sorry, but we're gonna see. Looks like a B hit. This is double push into under. This is such a weird round. Remember, this is going to take 2. And they're just walking into the crosshairs. It was mid B. We were right. And some...
But where did the other smoke go?
Was that Xbox? Yeah, it was.
Alright.
This is a few scrappy fights in mid. And that's pretty symbolic for the rest of the round. There's no way to say it other than what just happened.
Yeah,
A lot of
these
missed bullets.
not clean, especially with the flank coming in from Adam. That's
A nice one.
2 CTs did it well to bring down 3 kills, but
Why was there 2 CTs under within a couple seconds? That's...
they pushed through tons, and Adam GC just was waiting outside, didn't show them, and must have called it.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm not familiar with the strategy, but I don't know, maybe we can get a post-match interview or something on.
That'd be interesting. Though we have a little bit of a mid stack with Deagles here, and a bit of armor on some of them, so One Hand Wonder's gonna. Oh, that's One Hand Wonder with a 3k and a 4th, and I think Jambo was too far away to give him the ace.
Nice. Can he get another here? Swing it. One Hand Wonder really wants this ace.
And
he's gonna get it. Is that his second ace?
That's his second ace.
Okay,
and
yeah.
both, may I mention, came after the pistol round.
I mean, that's got to make you feel a bit confident there.
Yeah. Seeing that high number on the board will push him to make it go higher.
Sorry,
you know, love to have some... Is there team damage in this? Probably just took a bit of armor, actually, from that decoy.
No, I imagine there is. There definitely would be. It's not like a... It's like a normal tournament, like...
Yeah.
Going to be an early struggle for long.
Oh, through the smoke, Jambo was going to be mad with that one.
5v4, a few sprays through the smoke, and this is just a full-on long take. Remember, it's taking ankle joints out, and that should be the site.
Yeah.
Nice trade.
Frano gets one to make the round look somewhat worth it, but... Do you think he's going to go for it here, or is he just going to hold for the exits?
I think he's going to go for it. I mean, they should be buying next round, right? See if he can get anything for free here. Any free openings? He should probably go with the Deagle, I would say. Low HP.
No armor's going to hurt if Paul gets that first shot.
Crosshair placement's good, but ultimately not going to get anything for free. He's going to back out with 7 HP.
It's only a matter of time.
Remembrance, ready and waiting, and takes him out.
12-6.
Give me 2 seconds here. Just trying to fix something. Oh, you gotta pause.
Well, you gotta pause.
So
beautiful timing for you there.
Where do you think the rest of this game is going? What direction? Do you want to have a final prediction for the score?
Final prediction. Do you want a scoreline prediction?
Yeah, go on.
I'll predict 16-10 towards OT Bandits, and we'll see from there.
16-10? Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably reasonable. You don't think... you think the Pearmen could maybe pull a few rounds back here?
Well, it depends on this round. I'd say if they win this, they can probably push it a bit further and even for the win, but if they lose this one, it's over. You know, they lose this one, they're either on a Force or an Eco, and OT Bandits are going to be on 14, and it's going to be 6.
Yeah.
And unless you have the mental strength to get 10 rounds or even 9 in a row, that's a difficult climb.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, this round has got a lot on its shoulders here. We've got some good util, we've got an op. We'll see what happens. Polo G,
One Hand Wonder's still opting to keep that Galil, so
yeah,
if that's a factor.
Yeah, we've got a interesting... Ah, there's guns on the ground. Okay. SG for a Luxon, and wow, we're going to see a B rush from the looks of things. Out of JC trying to shoot mid with the AK. That's a bit curious. But Carzo...
Molotov will buy him some time, but...
Yeah, I mean, they're all in tunnels, and look at this, they're calling the bluff. Frano on this rotate. They think it's going to be B, and they would be guessing right. The flashes come out, the molly's dispersed. He's going to spray through the smoke, he's going to get one. Polo G flashes his teammate, spray through damage. Smoke, it looks and falls. Jamboba was aware, he takes out Adam JC. One Hand Wonder.
Kills himself, oh no.
He couldn't deal with the pressure, I think. The round was getting too tense. And it's a 4v2 in favour of the Pearmen.
All they have to do now is just push together, get this trades, and it's easy. Jambobo
One
was
flash.
Crucial.
That's all they need. And oh my god. It has gone P-Tong. But their trades are there, and they have taken the round.
I'm watching a ping pong match with the ball going on either side.
Yeah,
Three times in 10 seconds.
The round definitely didn't need to be that close. The CTs could have had it, but they took the round in the end anyway. And that was the important round, like you said. So
I think Jambobo had a crucial, just while everyone was rotating, holding mid to take out the T, trying to flank from behind.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see another important round here. And look at this. Maybe Carzo reckons they won't buy here? And there's the tag.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, an MP9. Now, I know they didn't have the most money, but still. And we've got another nice smoke coming out. You got it. I don't know anyone that knows this many Dust 2 smokes. So who actually plays Dust 2? But yeah, I mean, HP advantage instantly going towards the T's. And looks like it's going to be a long take. That nade maybe just a bit premature there. Would have been big in a couple seconds. And the CTs have no clue what is going on here. Bit of a default spread, but ultimately ankle joints no utility. Carzo still low on utility, and Jambobo 50 HP. They've got the work cut out for them this round here.
This is the round to win.
Yeah.
Because, CTs win, they can force the T's onto a half buy or eco and run away with more rounds. Same for the T side if they win. So this is important.
Yeah, that's a failed molly if I've ever seen one. But exchange is going down in mid. Jambobo, nice pick over the smoke. One hand wonder falls. He's going to take the fight out the second. Misses the shot and it looks and capitalizes. And they're moving up towards short from the looks of things. Ankle joints, no fear whatsoever. He wants this short position for his own. And I think this flash is going to take him out of it. He still pushes. He wants the fight. He takes the fight and he loses it. Luxon with another headshot this round. Looking good for him. Here it is. They've all just fallen here. I would say maybe a save is on the cards.
Yes, ETs. Maybe Carzo can try and go for something, try and get an exit and an AK, but Frano shouldn't be anywhere close in risk of losing this op.
Yeah, I mean, op and it. Oh, okay. I think they want to go for this. For the looks of things. No, okay, they're saving. It looked like Frano wanted it.
Probably just holding for that push.
Yeah, so
yeah, ankle joints on short there. No supporting flashes to push into that and peeks into two players. Even if you got the 1-for-1, you don't really want a 1-for-1 trade on the CT side, especially when you're so spread out.
Yeah, I mean, that aggression could have been huge, because to be honest, I wouldn't have expected it. But, I mean, it didn't really go anywhere. Like you said, no support. He was never really going to win the fight there. Wasn't really worth the risk, and now we're going to see 13-7 in favour of the Bandits. Yeah, look at this, one-hand wonder. This hard carry. Just
10 kills ahead of Paul OG and Adam JC. Just showing that he's there. Although without those two aces, he'd be on par.
I mean,
and you
yeah.
could say eco frags, but he still worked to get those kills.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take any credit away from two aces in one game. Have to be said. But look at this. This is interesting now. This actually looks quite coordinated. Bit of early two people, MP9s. Looks like they're very nervous to get fully aggressive here. They will get one, and big man body. His 5th and 6th kill of the game coming in short with that MP9. A missed flash from the T's, and Frano going for a peek there, gets taken out by Paul OG's op. And look at this.
That's going to cause a rotate from the T's, though that smoke, is it perfect or not? There's a gap for it for Jambo.
Yeah, I think this round's all but done. Look at this mid control and look at the B control. Last players are on A. That is interesting.
Jambo, what did he almost got it, to be fair to him, but that's big man coming up.
I can't say I've seen something like that before, but maybe a saved op here would be the best case scenario. Looks like that's what they'll get.
2v2.
They have a kid.
They could go for it.
They want to. 3 kills in the round for a big man body. He's feeling it. He wants his ace. He says, one-hand wonder. It's my turn, and they're going to peek together. They have a flash. I've seen better flashes, but he's going to go for it. Polo G in the spot. He's ready for it. He's going to take out the first one. Ankle joints falls. Big man body. All the pressure. He's going to end up getting taken out by the Ace King himself. One-hand wonder. The round going to OT Bandits. 14-7.
And the question is, if you're the CTs, do you go for a half buy, full buy? You know, it's... Yeah, 2 of your players can buy, but 3 are going to be very limited.
I mean, we've seen the work they could do with an MP9. I think maybe those who can afford it get an MP9 in the hands. Looks like they disagree. They're going to be just going for the pistols, playing for this overtime. I mean, you got to think, do they have the mental ability to hold on through an overtime game? Jambobo taking one out. A nice shot, as one-hand wonder agrees.
Ram throwing that AK away.
Yeah. It's 4v4, but you gotta say, like, there's no way the CTs can pull this one off. Look at the art, look at the utility, look at the weaponry. This shouldn't even be a close round. Even 1 kill early on is nice. Ankle joints really wanted that mid pick, but it actually was a bit of a mid stack. And I don't think the T's will expect this. If they could maybe group up, they could take one. But that's not a fight I don't think you're going to win. Big man body falls. Carzo in a good position to take one out. Here, if he can maybe swing, will do. He's going to do some damage. Flash himself off. That's a good flash. He doesn't really peek with it. So now we've got a 2v4. Not the most HP on a Luxon, but he does have the weaponry advantage. And this nade, is that going to get any damage in? No, it's not. We will not touch Carzo. And are they aware that they're creeping up long here? This is smart from the T's. They don't want to give away any 1v1s.
Going to give it away.
Yeah, is that a good smoke? There's not a gap in that. There's a little gap, but I mean, it's not going to be to their detriment. Frano's going to fall. Nice little headshot there. Carzo in a 1v4. Not much he can do. Nice shot onto Adam JC. That's a start. I mean, if there was a man to do it, perhaps Carzo is the one. He's already got one of the round. He's hungry. One is low HP, but he's going to be facing an AWP here. It doesn't look good. Auto director agrees. And AWPer is going to miss a shot. He's going to do some damage onto Remembrance. But I think he's just going to fall off here, is he? Probably doesn't feel the best about the round. Apology is going to take him out with that AWP. Remembrance ultimately deciding to use an AK or a Glock for the end of that round. It's interesting. Obviously, a lot of confidence.
Yeah, the
there.
CTs. I think your strength in eco rounds when you stack somewhere is that you're all together, can get the trades, but 2 or 3 CTs just pushed long one by one. Not long, I mean top mid. One died on long after getting a kill. But
Yeah.
2 just pushed one by one. If they pushed together, they may have had a better chance.
Yeah, I mean, the game could have been a lot closer ultimately. Like that mid game, you know, around the 10th round when it was like 6-6 or wherever. Like going on from that point, it was looking pretty dicey for the T's, but I mean, they pulled it back, the Bandits. Some pretty good individual performances. I mean, we've got to highlight One Hand Wonder. 27 and 11. 2 aces in the one game. Like, he's been really just a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, 2 ops on the CT side. This might be the key to unlocking their rounds, but it has to be flawless here.
Yeah, they
Not
cannot
only
miss
do
a
they
shot.
have to get 8 rounds, they'd have to get through as many as possible with this little debts, because that CT economy is very punishing.
Remembrance, very suspicious of this position. Flashes are lined up, and there is no one to challenge this long fight other than the A-side player, who's maybe good for one in this position. A nice little angle, but this requires a fast reaction, and I don't know if he's going to be able to hit this. Actually, it looks like it was a fake. The T's throw their utility. They're going to leave one holding for a couple of seconds, but it looks like they want to change their mind. This could even end up as a B hit, Otter. What do you think?
Well, by their positioning, not unsure. I'm suspecting a mid to B play. The smoke is down.
Nice from Jan Bobo. He's going to be traded out though. This is a lot of short control, and all to fall on now. Carzo on the B site. He's going to have people dropping on top of him now in a second, and he's going to be checked. That's One Hand Wonder taking the frag. 8 seconds left. Bomb is about to go down.
Carzo had the opportunity of a lifetime there. If he killed the bomb carrier, 10 seconds left. T's may have not have enough time, but now a 4v3 retake is on the B bomb site. 2 flashes of smoke, 1 flash now. As big man body goes down, and I fear this round is over.
A nice no scope, but that just leaves 1 player left, and that'll be it. That's a GG. That was a good game from both sides. I mean, I think we kind of expected that the Bandits would take that one. But, I mean, I don't think we expected the fight that was put up on the Pearmen. So, yeah. So what we're going to do for now, guys, is we're going to quickly restart the stream, fix a few issues, and I'll pop an announcement in the Discord when we're live again. So I will be back soon, and I'll pop the message in. All right.